Good morning everyone, so we're looking at another Swan Edgar watch. So let's get right into it, shall we? So initial look at the box, we've got a navy sort of style colour to the box. Nice embossed Swan Edgar logo on the top there. As you might have guessed it is a London brand, in case you haven't heard of Swan Edgar. Obviously a partnership. Simple lift off lid to reveal a nice cushion effect with a sliding style box design. Very nice cushion effect with that. Again, Swan logo embossed in the top there. A nice sort of ruby wooden plate on the side there, just to add a bit more of a detail. What I love about Swan Edgar is the amount of sort of just the quality and the sort of the box itself, sort of the time that goes into making that design. Look at this Swan Edgar, lovely print to the actual bottom of the box. A nice wooden polished effect on the end of there. Again, really nice sort of Rolex cream with a really nice, just right soft cushion in the back there. It sounds really sort of anal, doesn't it, in terms of how I'm going into this, but you see a lot of boxes when you're doing watch reviews, and you start to not only understand the watches themselves, but how they're stocked and stuff like that. You start to make comparisons, and in terms of the quality and stuff like that, you start to make comparisons between watches with the boxes as well as the watches themselves. Just taking the watch out of the of its thing. It's all done up. So here we go, guys. This is the Swan Edgar Complexity 43mm. I have done another Complexity watch before. There's another one on my channel somewhere. I think it's the white one I did a review of, but I saw this and I thought, I've got to do a review of this. This looks stunning, this watch. Right, this is the Complexity 43mm with 11mm case thickness. Retails at £190. Weighs probably 180 grams because it's got quite a hefty case to it. It doesn't look 11mm, but it actually, I think it actually is. It's got a huge sort of topping to the actual sort of flat bezel on top. As you can see from, you might be able to see that sweeping hand. I'll show you. There we go, it's probably better. You can see that sweeping hand there. Let me just take this bit of plastic off. Go. You can just see that sweeping hand just moving around the face there. That sweeping hand is a 210 part 21 jaw automatic movement, quite popular and quite common for a Swan Edgar Complexity watch. So, having a look at the dial, we can see there's obviously a lot of detail going on there. We've got a sort of a checkered sort of style dial. Follows the same sort of design as an Accurist Grand Complication GMT 320. Look that up, feel free to look that up if you're not sure what that is. It gives a nice sort of effect to the watch. Doesn't make it full blood red, but then it just makes it just right, I think, for this watch. And so we've got a lot of, it's very busy, this watch. We've got that 21 jaw movement in a skeleton view down the bottom window. We've also got the day and the date. I see this right hand side dial here, and I think we've got a leap year. We would have a leap year if there was a second hand. I'm not quite sure why that's been added in, but I think it just makes it a bit more complete with that dial there. And you've got a day and night readout in the top there. It just shows you the day and night sort of hours. No sort of date function or anything like that, but then I don't think you need it on this watch. There's just enough to go around. We've got rose gold finished increments and rose gold finished casing. It's a dome style casing here, flat. I think it's mineral glass. I don't want to say it's sapphire and it's wrong. I'm gonna go with mineral glass, so I'm sorry if that's wrong. I'm just gonna go with that. Come out to the casing. Got a full rose gold finish casing going on here with a nice chrome finish to the buttons here as well. See if we can change those. I'm not going to try and put too much on it. Nice simple clicking movement to it. Doesn't feel too cheap or anything like that. It shouldn't do for £200. That one's moving that other one there. Just a manual adjustment. Come out to the strap. We've got a 22mm waxed tobacco red strap. held in separate legs to the casing, with obviously it's still got a rose gold finish to those legs. The strap, the stitching, orange stitching, just to match that rose gold effect. Doesn't stand out too differently, but just adds a nice bit of colour to it. I think that orange and rose gold goes nicely when it's in small touches. No sort of metal enhancement rings inside that strap, so that strap will stretch over time. Come around the back plate, you've got a mirror finish back plate with that skeleton view of that movement there, and a single window just to hold onto that strap. A rose gold buckle as well with that Swan Edgar logo printed in the top. So there we go guys, that is the Swan Edgar Complexity 43mm.